Imagine this. You've spent years preparing for your green card or citizenship application. You've gathered documents, filled out forms, and sent everything to USCIS. You're hopeful for approval. Then, a denial notice arrives in the mail. Your heart sinks. Why? A tiny mistake on your form, one you didn't even know was wrong. In 2025, new immigration rules are stricter than ever. Even small errors can lead to denial or cancellation of your status. In this video, I'll uncover 10 common mistakes on immigration forms that could ruin your green card or citizenship dreams. Stay with me to make your application bulletproof. Welcome to Immiscope. We're your trusted source for U.S. immigration news. If you're applying for a green card, seeking citizenship, or helping a family member, this video is for you. Many of you are over 40. You've built lives here. You value stability for your family and career. But August 2025 has brought major changes. New executive orders, like Executive Order 14159 and a zero-tolerance policy for errors, have made the immigration system tougher. USCIS now cross-checks applications with federal databases, catching mistakes instantly. For our viewers who may have spent years working toward permanent residency or citizenship, these changes can feel overwhelming. They threaten the stability you've worked so hard to achieve. In this video, we'll break down 10 common mistakes on Forms I-485 and N-400. We'll explain why they're dangerous. We'll share practical tips to avoid them. By the end, you'll have the tools to navigate this complex process. Let's dive in. Mistake 1. Using outdated forms. USCIS updates forms regularly to reflect new policies. In 2025, Forms I-485 and N-400 have new additions with questions tied to Executive Order 14159, like alien registration status. Using a 2024 version can lead to rejection. For example, the 2025 I-485 may include a section on registration compliance, which older forms lack. Why it's a trap? USCIS rejects outdated forms outright. Missing a new question about registration can make your application incomplete, leading to denial without review. This is because USCIS relies on these forms to collect legally required data, and outdated versions don't meet current standards. How to avoid it? Download forms from www.uscis.gov. Check the edition date, usually printed at the bottom. Avoid third-party websites or save copies, as they may be outdated. For instance, ensure your I-485 is the 2025 edition before submitting. Check USCIS announcements for form updates to stay informed. Mistake 2. Incomplete applications. Leaving fields blank on Form I-485 or N-400 is a major error. USCIS requires every section to be filled, even if a question doesn't apply. For example, leaving the previous addresses section blank on N-400 can raise red flags. Every field helps USCIS verify your eligibility. Why it's a trap? The zero-tolerance policy means incomplete forms can be denied without a request for evidence, RFE. This could delay your case by months or lead to rejection. Completing all fields ensures USCIS has a full picture of your situation, which is essential for accurate processing. How to avoid it? Read instructions carefully. Write "not applicable" for non-applicable questions. Review every page. For example, ensure all employment history fields are filled, even if you're unemployed. Have a friend or attorney check for missed fields to catch errors. Mistake 3. Inaccurate personal information. Your name, date of birth, and social security number must match USCIS records. With 2025's enhanced vetting, discrepancies are flagged instantly. For example, a typo in your name could cause issues. Why it's a trap? A typo, like John instead of John, can trigger identity verification issues, leading to delays or denial. A mismatched name could prompt USCIS to question your identity, especially with cross-checks against federal databases. How to avoid it? Cross-check details with your passport, green card, or driver's license. If your name changed due to marriage, include documentation like a marriage certificate. Double-check for typos before submitting. Consistency across all documents is critical. Mistake 4. Failing to disclose criminal history. You must report all arrests, charges, or convictions, even minor or expunged ones, on both forms. Honesty is critical in 2025's security-focused environment. Why it's a trap? Not disclosing a speeding ticket or dismissed charge can be seen as fraud, risking denial or permanent ineligibility. USCIS cross-checks with federal databases, so hiding information is risky. Even minor offenses must be reported to avoid issues. How to avoid it? List all criminal history, including outcomes. For example, if you had a DUI dismissed, include court documents. Consult an attorney via www.ala.org for guidance on what to disclose. Be transparent to build trust with USCIS. Mistake 5. Incorrect travel reporting. Both forms require accurate travel history. For I-485, travel affects eligibility. For N-400, it impacts continuous residence, 5 years, or 3 if married to a citizen. USCIS verifies with digital records. Why it's a trap? A mistrip or wrong date can question your residency intent, leading to denial. For example, forgetting a 2-month trip could break N-400's continuous residence requirement. USCIS's advanced systems catch discrepancies easily. How to avoid it? Keep a travel log with dates and destinations. Use tools like Citizen Path to calculate residency. Report all trips accurately, even short ones. Review your passport stamps to ensure completeness. Mistake 6. Missing supporting documents. Forms I-485 and N-400 require documents like birth certificates, marriage certificates, and tax returns. In 2025, proof of registration under Executive Order 14159 may also be needed. Why it's a trap? Missing even one document can halt processing. For example, omitting a marriage certificate for I-485 can lead to denial without an RFE. USCIS needs these documents to verify your eligibility and compliance. How to avoid it? Follow the form's checklist. Include certified translations for foreign documents. For instance, ensure your birth certificate is translated by a certified service. Organize documents clearly for easy USCIS review. Mistake 7. Financial documentation errors. For I-485, Form I-864, Affidavit of Support, must show your sponsor meets income requirements. For N-400, tax compliance proves good moral character. Why it's a trap? Incomplete I-864 or missing tax returns can suggest dependency, especially under the public charge rule, leading to denial. Financial documentation is critical to prove self-sufficiency. How to avoid it? For I-485, include tax returns and pay stubs with I-864. For N-400, verify tax filings at www.irs.gov. Use a tax professional to ensure accuracy and completeness. Mistake 8. Not reporting address changes. You must notify USCIS of address changes within 10 days using Form AR-11. Missing notices can lead to denial. Why it's a trap? If an RFE or interview notice goes to an old address, you won't respond, risking case closure. USCIS relies on accurate contact information for communication. How to avoid it? Update your address at www.uscis.gov or via Form AR-11. Keep proof of the update. Notify other agencies like the Social Security Administration for consistency. Mistake 9. Signature errors. Both forms require signatures matching your name. Missing or mismatched signatures can invalidate your application. Why it's a trap? Signatures verify you've reviewed the form. Errors can lead to rejection without review. For example, a nickname instead of your legal name can cause issues in USCIS's strict system. How to avoid it? Sign all required fields with your legal name. If someone signs for you, document their authority. Ensure your signature matches your legal documents. Mistake 10. Applying before eligibility. You must meet eligibility criteria before filing. For in 400, this includes 5 years as a permanent resident, or 3 if married to a citizen. For I-485, you need an available visa. Why it's a trap? Applying too early wastes time and money. $1,440 for I-485. USCIS will deny ineligible applications. Timing is critical to meet legal requirements. How to avoid it? Review eligibility at www.uscis.gov. Check the visa bulletin for I-485. Consult an attorney to confirm your specific timeline. Additional resources. USCIS website, www.uscis.gov. Forms, instructions, and updates. ILA, www.ala.org. Find a licensed immigration attorney. Citizen Path, www.citizenpath.com. Online form preparation. Immigration forums, www.immigrationforums.com. Peer support. Common questions answered. Question: can I fix a mistake after submitting? A. If caught early, contact USCIS or file Form I-824 for I-485 corrections. Late fixes may not prevent denial. Question: do I need to report all trips abroad? A. Yes. Report all trips during the relevant period. Discrepancies can lead to denial. Question: what if I'm missing a document? A. Don't submit until you have all required documents. Missing items can lead to denial. These 10 form mistakes can turn your green card or citizenship dream into a nightmare. From outdated forms to missing signatures, each error can lead to denial in 2025's strict system. But with careful preparation, you can avoid them. Stay informed, double-check your work, and seek professional help if needed. Knowledge is your best defense. If this video helped, hit like, share it with someone navigating immigration, and subscribe for updates. We'll cover the September visa bulletin soon. Thanks for watching. See you next time.